Hello and welcome to my channel. It's Darcy's Mixed Adventures with Mixed Media, and I'm going to do some more arm's length crafting at my desk. This is what I did while I was watching Rachel, Roxy Creations, and Stephanie at Coffee Paper Scissors. So I was crafting along with them, doing what was, just making stuff that was on my desk, turning it into something so I can, actually that kind of goes with that one. I need to back that. Yeah, might need to back that. And that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. So I thought I didn't get many done, but I got more done than I thought I did. So that goes in the finished pile. And let's just keep on what we've got. This is something I dyed when I was dyeing something else. I try to dye I try to do all the dyeing and all the things. And I could make the 6 a tab off the side of a journal card, or I could make that a tab off the side of the journal card. I don't know. I kind of like this style with this, and I might want to add some inking. I don't necessarily want to cover it with a bunch of stuff, although maybe a little bit of book page and a picture of some sort. We've got these blue flowers are a little small, even if we have that little tab. Now I could cut the thing smaller, but that's kind of cool how that zags right up the side of that 6. Alright, let's see real quick what we've got that's taller, because all my tall flowers are right here. Oh, and I forgot to show you. Like where I had the really bright backs on these, I just kind of toned it down with the tissue paper that had the stamping on it. This stuff here. So that toned the color down, and I think you could still write on it. So yeah, that's an idea. And then another... what was the other one? Oh, I have some fragile pattern type art. I don't know. It's this that has but it's really fragile, and there was some blank part, and so that's what I put on the back of some of it too. All right, just ideas for squirrel. All right, I like how did it do it? I had that like that. Yeah, I want that tiny little detail, because that's how I roll. But what do we want on the front of this card? That would be a little too big. What do we have in here? This is too short. That's too short. That's too big. Let's just... see, I'd have to... now, the thistle, color-wise, is kind of fun, but I'd really want to cut it out more, just because that's a really bright edge against that dark background. But the leaves are kind of cool. I don't know that I want to do that right this minute. What about yellow, blue, and this is a weathered wood, I think. Whoops. And a brown. It's just brown. See, this covers a lot. And that's hard to get down detail. That's too small. This is why I like to do that's too short. That one's better size-wise, and I definitely would want to cut it down some. And I could grunge it up a little bit. And then if I made that like a tag up there. All right, let me cut that like real quick for you, like long for me. Now normally I do not like to put things right in the middle, but I've got the 6 to be a little off balance, so I'm probably going to put the flower fairly in the middle. This is going to be a little bit below the middle, not exactly in the middle. I generally, yeah. Part of the reason I don't like to put things in the middle is because you can't, and so then you're just irritated that it just never looks quite in the middle. So this part's not going to be in the middle, and I'm just, whoops, this is going to be a tab off the side, and meet that 6 right there. Try to get it as straight as I can. Which it's probably a 9, isn't it? Oh, I see the words are upside right. Okay. And then also it'll be a tab on the back. And we can tell that this is an actual original art piece because of the ink on the back. So we're not going to stress about that. There we go. Then the flower itself, this is, I've already broken like 3 flowers trying to glue them. So trying to be super gentle. And then I have busy days the next 2 days, so I'm trying to get a couple of videos done today. Alright, so the flower itself is gonna sort of go in the middle. Sort of, kind of. Oh. Did that not get cut off all the way? Nope. Oh, that was overlapping a little more before, but alright. And what next? Do we know what? Do we want to make it, well, oh, you know what I should have done first? If I wanted to kind of do my corners on my, hold on, before that dries completely. If you want to do your corners, you got to do it before you stick on any tabs, because then this, you know, the reach is not good. Let's see, I think that it needs a little something like, even just in this distress ink, like maybe a little received, and I'm just gonna do the cursive part of that. Go this way a little bit, and then maybe down here a little bit. And what else? Maybe a number. Shipment, collect, destination. I want the oh, we'll just do it. Identification card stub. No, we'll just do a little number right here, maybe. Can't see it. Let's try another number where we might be able to see it. There we go. That one we can see. I'm like, it can't even see that at all. Because I did brown on brown. My bad. My bad. Let's see. I got a bigger number here, which we do have the black here, so we could bring some black down. I had black. I had the black. What did I do with it? I used it earlier. So now, you know, we're not going to be able to find it. Because that's how this goes in my room, my studio here. Once I take it out to use it, it might not show up again. I do have the black soot though. So, let's do a little bit of this in the black soot. Just to bring the black from the 6 around a little bit. There we go. And do we want to put the 3043? I mean, we've got that number and that. Well, sure, a third number. Why not? And we'll do it in black. I've got glue on me like crazy, man. There. And we have a cute little mixed media tag. Make sure I'm in screen, because last time I was to the side, and that annoys me when that happens. All right, put these in a safe place. Bunny ears. Squeeze, squeeze. Bunny ear, squeeze, squeeze. Safe place. There's no safe place in here. Be not fooled. All right, I have these little ones that I cut last time, because they have nice lines on the back, and I cut them from 6x6, and I want to do something with them, but what, I don't know. Oh, where's my animal stamps? This wouldn't the bunny be cute? Or the squirrel. We could do a bunny and a squirrel. Should we do that? Okay. So, the bunny and the squirrel. I should find the permanent ink. Hold on. Okay, here's what I could find. I could find my stays on, and I've got some coffee dyed cardstock right here. And so this one doesn't have as much. I think this one will be able to cut without having to do the stamping. I don't know. I mean, you know, the double. Oh, I could still do it though. The squirrel might have whiskers that come off. So sometimes what I'll do, well, I don't do stamping very often. So lately what I've been doing is putting my bunny down kind of where I want him with the stamp, so that any whiskers and whatnot, he's a little crooked, but that's all right. Well, the hairs, if I cut them off on here, will still show there. Might matter more on the squirrel. We'll see. What in the world? Little bits of paper all over my desk. It's crazy. I love this squirrel. He's so cute. I can't believe I haven't used him yet. Okay, he's gonna go here. See, these are ones that are gonna get cut out. The ones on the these ones. So see, his little hairs on his tail are kind of hard to get perfectly perfect when I cut him out. So I figure if that shouldn't matter so much. See if I can get him straight. Oh, he's facing, I like him to face inside the card. All right, if I didn't have these letters, stickers all over this, I wouldn't have this problem. All right. So I'm going to cut those out, and I'll be right back. So where the little hairs stick up, I'm kind of cutting right inside that, so that when I put him down on the paper, he'll still have his hairs, but they'll be in the back, you know, they'll be showing the background. Just it's barely even noticeable sometimes, but I don't know. It's how I do it. It's how I started doing it today anyway. You know. And of course, there it is. I was like, I put it where I could find it. So, my glue thing here. Alright, let's see if we can get him placed on here just so he's a little bit on the crooked side. We're okay with that. Get the hairs sticking out there. I don't know. Maybe it's not that great of an idea. What do you think? Maybe the squirrel would be better. It worked really well on the last one I did. I was hoping it was going to work really well here too. So like he's got little hairs coming off his tail, little hairs coming off his ears, little whiskers. Need to match up his hand there a little bit, and match his ears. I don't know, it's the same stamp, you'd think it. So these little hairs here are still there, but wasn't part of what I cut. Alright, and then I was thinking, that's not even the same color. I like this part though. What if I do that? Just have that little bit of leaf coming off the side. That could work. And then the flowers all around the buddy. And then later I might put a label on it. Later in life. There, that's kind of cute. And then for him, probably just going to put a label. Maybe a little bit of paper. Let's get this off. Could just do Big rose up in the corner even. Like a bigger rose than what's there. What do we think? I don't know. Definitely a label when I find one. Don't know where they are right this sec. This paper, see there's a little bit of blue over here. So I'm kind of thinking could do just a little strip of this, maybe. And the more raggedy the better on the side there. You know me, can't just leave it plain. What's the fun in that? Let's see, get it nice and weird. Could fold that over just a little bit. Add a little interest to the other side. Cut that off and cut that off. See, it has a little bit of copper in it, which, oh my goodness, cut off, which is close to that pink color somehow. Don't know how, but somehow. So, and there's blue on there too, so it works for me. And then a label. They'll each get a label. Do I know where my labels are? Actually, by some miracle of miracles, I do. That one's too small. A green one maybe. I want it across though. Well, I'm not going to make you look with labels all day with me. That just would be kind of annoying. If that was a label with a word, it'd be nice, but no. Oh, it must be 3 o'clock. I hear click, 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 click. That one goes across, but no, that's too narrow. No, I don't think I like that one either. Well, the right one will come along eventually. I think these are too narrow. I think these are Louisa Heinzel. Oh, I might find one that is, oh, that one's way too big. Even if I were to just put, yep, still way too big. That one's got dragonflies on it. I don't, that's too big. Well, you know, you get the gist. At some point, a label will get put on there, or a couple labels. I don't know. Oh, here. I don't think I like the green with that blue though. Probably don't like it with this green over here either. Even though it's in the thing, I have issues. I definitely have issues. But you know, a label about that size, I'm thinking. We do have the brown on the squirrels and on the squirrel and the whatchamacallit. Oh my goodness, my fingers aren't working. You'd think how sticky they are that anything would stick to them right now. Not so much. So this is the labels that I've corralled into this container, but that doesn't mean that they are what I want. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna pause for a second. Alright, instead of a label, I did the magic trick where I just take out some of the pattern with my big European punch, which mine's from Memory Keepers. There's other ones, but they all seem to be the same price. Exorbitantly, stupidly expensive is the price, basically. Have I really only done 3? Seems like I should have had more done by now. Alright, well, we've done all these tags. Let's do like a pocket or something. I don't know, something different than what we've been doing. We've got this one, which is also the, oh, and then, where did that, it's probably on the table here somewhere. The piece that I had in the other video. Where did that piece go? There it is. Will that work with this kind of a... Yeah, don't like that. Alright, let's try something else. because I keep wanting to use this as a little tuck spot. I could use it just on a, well, this is, I think it's watercolor paper, so I gotta use that for something, for mixed media, obviously, right? Where's something. You don't need a huge pocket. Ooh, that one might work with that. So kind of what I'm thinking of is having this, just doing a double torn pocket, because, you know, that's what I like to do. But kind of make sure that so that'll be a double tuck spot, not pocket. There'll be a double torn tuck spot. And am I still paused, or I don't want this the same height though. Sometimes, yeah, let's try it. Sometimes I like it the same height. I don't know why. Let me get my art glitter glue. Okay, so I'm just going to do the 2 straight sides of this to put on the front of this, and then we have a double tuck spot. And when I'm ready to put in the journal, I'll just, you know, glue there and there and put it in the journal. I don't know why I like those types of tuck spots, but I do. I like the torn, grungy. Let's see. Oh, I saw somebody do crooked pockets. So, you want to try that? I don't need that if I'm doing a pocket. Let's get a piece of cardstock. Alright, I'll try to remember to link the gal that I saw do the crooked pockets, but she did it different than I'm going to do it. Like, she did a weird fold and did it. She got a name like Seven Plaza, but it wasn't Seven Plaza. It was, I'll have to look up the ones I've watched recently. So, I'm going to do it differently than she did. Let's see. This is, my background piece is 4 by 6. So my pockets are going to be 3.5 by, I think I'll do them each 3. Because it was 6, right? So, I'm going to do them 2 3/4. I kind of like the way that is on the end there. Maybe 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. So I have them, what was it? 3.5 by 2 3/4. So I'm ended up with these little strips, which can be used on clusters. And we want to ink this. The girl that I saw, I think she does Stampin' Up, and so, you know, she was like, this Stampin' Up paper and blah 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 or whatever, and then she folded the paper to do the crooked pockets, and I was like, that's not where I thought she was going with that. I thought she was just gonna kind of put 2 pockets on crookedly. Silly me. It's just silly me to think that she was just gonna be straightforward and put 2 pockets on like I'm about to do. Oh, and if you want to, you can, which is, yeah, that's like how I want it. You can cut yourself a thumb notch. Just kind of line them up. Obviously, I did not get these exactly the same size, but that's alright. And then got stuff flying at me. I think it would work if your pockets were a little shorter too. I'm going to come off the edge a little bit. I don't know where my glue needs to go, so I will just wipe off the glue afterwards, because why not? Make them as crooked or not as crooked as you want. I probably should have put that one down first. Duh. There we go. That'll work. I thought it was cute. And then when you put the back piece on the page, you can also make it a pocket. Okay, and this part that comes off right here, I'm going to make sure that there's glue right there. But take off the glue that's there. And same dice. I mean, it shouldn't come out of the pocket even if there's not glue attaching it there, but so there we go. And then when you put it on a journal page, say this is your journal page, you can either glue the sides and the bottom and make it a big top pocket, or you can do, you know, the top bottom in one side and make it a side pocket, which would kind of be hidden journaling too. So, you know, I thought that was kind of fun. I had to find out. Fortunately, I've watched her recently, so I can look up her video and put it in the description box. If I forget, just, you know, just go. You forgot to put the blessed lady in the blessed. All right, so this one is, I'm going to do it again, but smaller. It doesn't, see, I just want to show you can do it any size, basically. This one's 4 by 5.5. This piece is a little less than 3 by a little over 4.5. So I'm going to cut it down to, let's see. Oops, which side? Oh, I wanted this side, I think. Yeah, this side. I'm going to cut this down a little bit to 3.5 because otherwise... Alright, and then this one is about 3. And I'm going to do 2 and 3. Oh, shoot, I did 2 3/4. That was too small. Let's see, what's this one? This one is a little under 2. That's a little under 2, so my pockets are the same size, and then we'll just make them further apart. Maybe we can do that. I mean, I could get another piece of paper, or if you don't like crooked, you can just put them on straight like that, but that just sounds kind of boring. All right, so when you want to do your, see, still not exactly straight, is it? I don't care. I am going to line the tops of these when I do this, though. And I'll probably make my bottom pocket the little slightly longer one. And what if I do like a little belly band, like in the middle? Something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're going to figure it out. We're going to totes. Which one's the taller one? That one's the taller one. Not that it matters. Nothing really matters. Alright, don't want that too high anyway. This one, because the other, yeah, I don't know. Do it how you like. And you know what? I think this one's just calling to be straight. What do you think? The other one was crooked and it was all good and fun, and this one is telling me it needs to be straight. So, and I've seen Gail do something like this. And this way you've got your smaller pockets on the front. And when you put it on the page, just like before, you can do it a top pocket or a side pocket with the bigger piece. So there you go. And I'll probably decorate it when I put it in a journal. Or just leave it as it is because, I mean, these are kind of cool mixed media papers, painted. Probably put something on them. Okay, it's a lot of paint on there, and so even the art glitter glue is hesitant. Alright, so these I'm just, you know, grabbing scraps and making stuff basically. Kind of grabbing what's on my desk, but I did grab my box of cardstock when I decided to do that. I may have to glue that some more. Stay sturdy. I need you. Ooh, you know what would be cool? That one's a little tall. But if I did, because this is so dark, but if I did it with the white embossing or gold embossing or something like that, that would be really cool. My glue is totally oozing. But I don't think it got left in the, well, obviously it still works, so it did not get left in the car overnight. Because my husband and my son brought in most everything, but they left like a couple bags out there. You know, the ones with good snacks. What's up with that? All right, so we have that corner tuck, couple tags. In case you're wondering what this would just, oh, he has his face tucked right in there. With this one, probably be perfect because he sticks out a little bit. See, so that and that, a little, make a cute little tuck in a thing. And he almost fits in that pocket. He'll definitely fit in that pocket. They don't show, but you know, you can make whatever to go in. Oh, make it, okay, there we go. See, isn't that cute? Couple tags in it or whatever. So that is today's video, and I'm about to film one doing the fabric, and I think I'll put that one out in between the two ephemeral ones. So you will have already seen that if you watch my channel fairly regularly. I hope you all have a delightful day. I tried to do more than just tags since I did tags the last time I was doing at arm's reach. All right, have a delightful day. Love you.